back with another video. Um, this video is gonna be pretty interesting in terms of just like the different topics we're gonna be talking about and just everything that's been going on outside of just like me being on YouTube and outside of me streaming and just doing fuck all outside of just being on YouTube. But yeah, this video is gonna vary from topics about WWE going to Netflix, what we're gonna be doing in 2025, and just what my future is gonna be looking like on YouTube. So let's get into it. So, Raw is going to Netflix, and we really did not expect something like this to happen before this got announced. Like, we didn't think anything of this. Like, Netflix, are we being serious? Like, that's a big deal, especially just being like, all the pay-per-views being on Peacock and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, that's a big move, and it's like I'm happy for WWE in terms of like this is a good business deal because like everybody who doesn't really rely on cable and doesn't really like have the money to afford cable can just like go to Netflix and get on their account and just watch Raw. And I also think that they said like they weren't gonna be so censored, like cuss words weren't really like gonna be censored, and which is like a really good thing. Like that is really amazing in terms of just like creative. And we're finally gonna get CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. See, so you guys know like there's like a real life beef going on between the two, and it's like we've been waiting for the longest time for this match to happen because it's like these two have been bickering back. Well, not bickering, but it's like they have been throwing jabs at each other, whether like CM Punk's in or out of the company. It's like just going back and forth, like shots being thrown, and it's like, can these two just have a match? And I always was like, it's like when I was growing up and like noticing like everybody just like dissing each other, like people outside the company, it's like this person was throwing jabs. Wait, no. I always used to think that this person can like CM Punk just come back and fight somebody just for one night, like, and then I'll be happy because it's like that. Like I hated just seeing everybody take shots at niggas that just weren't even in the company. Like, if you're not gonna say this to the nigga while he's in the company, don't say it to him like when he's out of the company. Like, if you don't got the energy to say it to the nigga face. I understand being professional, but just like don't have that energy when a nigga is not there. And also, they're gonna have a tribal combat with Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa to determine the real tribal chief. And I also heard that there was an actual like belt that was gonna like be involved, like a tribal chief belt, in which I don't really know how to feel about that because it's like we don't really need that in terms of like the storyline goes. Like we could just have the Ula Fala because like we know the importance of that and we know like how significant that is to the storyline. So that really just needs to be it, if in my opinion. But it's like Roman, I don't think he needs this win as much as everybody says he does. even though like Roman is like a very important figure in terms of just like WWE. He's the centerpiece of WWE. Like he's obviously like an important piece to what WWE needs to be in the future. But also it's just like Solo Sikoa is the future too. It's like we could use him beating Roman to like build him up to a certain extent and like have him up for a certain amount of time. But I can also see the fact that we don't want to see like The Rock versus Solo. I mean, like that wouldn't make sense in any way, shape, or form. So we want to see Roman versus The Rock. Like it makes more sense considering The Rock is like. It would also be perfect if The Rock came back like during that match, well after that match, and just like having to stare down with Roman because like Roman made a claim that when like everything was said and done, he would go back after his title. But The Rock doesn't want that. He wants to be the one that goes after the title. So, yeah, it makes perfect sense, and Roman's probably going to win. Even though if The Rock wasn't remotely involved in this storyline, they would have probably had Solo won, in my opinion. Now, we are going to get into 2025. And by the way, I'm filming this video on December 31st, New Year's Eve. And yeah, man, it's like tomorrow is a new year, and you know, we've had a very incredible year and a very problematic year at that. Like, if y'all really think about it in terms of just like all the problems and all the, you know, the drama and the politics and the just the overall just sensitivity going along with the internet, and I really cannot understand how certain people put up with this shit. Like, usually I don't see how people can deal with people just complaining and complaining and complaining all the time about pronouns and genders and hormones and just like all this shit and about like who the fucking president should be. It's like, dude, just go look at some tits, like, bro. Like, it's not even that deep to like threatening people's families over debates and like try to, you know, get personal with people just because you're losing a debate. It's just it's never that deep to, you know, do anything along those lines just to like lash out about losing a debate. But no, 2025 is like it should be a very decent year. I see we're kind of already like in the brinks of like the end of 2024. Like, we're starting to like be like more focused on ourselves instead of just projecting and projecting and projecting and projecting and just worrying about other else's people's problems or whatever. Like, I figured that everybody should be like on the right side again instead of just like having to go left and, you know, just having to talk about shit that's just honestly hateful. It's just honestly just hateful shit, and they think going against the grain is like the good way to go when it's just not. But we still need to stick to the truth. We still need to stick to the truth, like, at all costs. Now, guys, you know I'm a very positive guy. Like, I'm a very positive guy in terms of just like content creation and just streaming and all types of things. Just especially in real life, I'm a real positive person. So it's like this year for me, I'm gonna be like, you know, really being out more, taking content a little bit more serious, streaming a little bit more seriously, making it a little more entertaining, and just, you know, really just trying to make a name for myself in terms of just like this whole content creation team. Because like I know the potential I have, and I know like what I can bring to the table in terms of content. So I'm really excited for 2025. I really am, because like I got a lot of shit planned. I got a lot of shit planned in terms of content. Like, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't fucking know. I got the fucking heaters. Like, I got shit that I haven't put out yet. That's fucking bangers. And it's just like, you guys are just going to fucking go insane for content this year. Like, you don't even know. Like, you don't even know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't like very long. It wasn't like, yeah, it wasn't long, but you know, shit, it was 10 minutes. But anyways, bro, I love y'all. Happy New Year, happy holidays, happy late Christmas. I really couldn't make a video on Christmas because I was fucking sick, but you know what I'm saying. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Love y'all. See y'all soon. Peace.